Housing market conditions like low affordability and high interest rates are shaping the way many young Americans think about their finances. Last year, the share of 25-year-olds who used investment accounts was 37%. That's up from 6% a decade ago. Ivan Rodriguez has more.
For past generations of Americans, owning a home has helped to build wealth. Today, younger Americans are putting their eggs into a different basket, the stock market.
For young investors, that they can continue to buy the dip. And we've seen that playing out with a six-fold increase in the number of young people who are investing in stocks.
New data from the JP Chase Institute shows over 1/3 of 25-year-olds have investment accounts, all while the average age of first-time home buyers rose to an all-time high of 38 in 2024, according to the National Association of Realtors.
It's a really interesting shift in how Americans are building wealth these days.
George Eckert, research director of the JP Chase Institute, says the shift began in 2022 after the rise in home prices impacted housing affordability.
If you don't have what it takes to make a down payment and handle monthly mortgage expense with interest rate at 30-year fixed above 6% and high home prices, then your options are relatively limited.
Part of the reason younger Americans may be more optimistic about the stock market could be because of a lack of long-lasting downturns in recent years.
If you haven't seen a significant downturn, it might feel like, this is a kind of one-way directional game.
In terms of what the future could hold for young Americans' financial decisions, Eckert says interest rates will be a significant factor as they may decline more than home prices. I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Here in Western Washington, the housing market is extremely competitive, from Snohomish all the way down to Pierce County. And take a look here at some of these new numbers we have from October. According to data from Redfin, Seattle home prices were up 2.2% from last year, selling for a median price of $899,000. Tacoma, also a hot market, prices up 2.6% for a median of $485,000. Home prices in Everett are down from last year, but not by too much. Homes are going for about $600,000 there. And the sharpest decrease is actually in the Bellevue area, where home prices are down more than 7% year over year, but they are still going for about $1.5 million. To make homes more affordable, the Trump administration has floated ideas like the 50-year mortgage or portable mortgages. All of this can be pretty overwhelming to understand. So last week, we talked to a lending expert who had this advice for buyers.
I think my biggest advice is just to try to ignore the noise. You need to stay focused on the things that you can control, your timeline, your goals, your finances, because those are the things that you can really make a difference in so that you can get into a home sooner. I also think partnering with a local realtor and a local lender is really going to be your secret weapon in winning, because if you're working with people that really know your particular market, they're going to be able to help you craft offers to be able to win.